I'm Dave Abrams.
And I'm Kristin and Dave. Welcome to Arundel County Week in Review. In this week's episode, we'll preview free summer concerts and take a look at what's hot in the library, but first making headlines this week. Good news for 3 elementary school communities as more money has been added to the budget to speed up their construction. County Executive Schuh submitted a supplemental budget to the County Council that adds more than $35 million for Edgewater Elementary, Tyler Heights Elementary in Annapolis, and Richard Henry Lee in Pasadena. The new infusion of cash would set the first day of school in the new buildings for September of 2021. But there's more, Dave.
There's more?
There's more. The supplemental budget also adds $1.3 million to upgrade the Dragon Science Building at Anne Arundel Community College and $150,000 for upgrades to Maryland Hall in Annapolis. Release the Dragon!
Release the Dragon!
And I love hearing about some upgrades for Maryland Hall. Always a great place to see a concert.
I'll tell you what, the windows on Maryland Hall must be quite expensive.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
It's beautiful though. Have you seen since they renovated the auditorium? It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
cool that they keep
notch.
Putting some money into that. So.
Yeah, it's really nice. You have to go check that out. I can't believe a person such as yourself.
I know.
You know, and I also, by the way, little side note, I was driving around near Maryland Hall today, and I saw they're painting the street there on West Street.
Oh, cool.
With paint, like very colorful pastel.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing. I'll have to check back on the next edition to tell you what they were doing, but it looked pretty fun.
I wonder if it's something so it doesn't absorb so much heat from the sun, so it's easier to walk around on and peruse the street.
Or they're having a festival this weekend.
Or they're having a festival.
But we know how our mayor is, so who knows?
Could be funky.
They got bright color paint on West Street, so.
Love it.
I don't know if anyone called the Historic Preservation Commission on that one, but
we'll find out.
It looked cool to me.
Yeah.
Well, Kristin, we all watched in horror as Ellicott City flooded once again after rebuilding from a similar disaster in 2016. Among the amazing acts of heroism was Maryland Army National Guardsman Sergeant Edison Herman leaving the safety of a restaurant, get this, to rescue a cat. And Sergeant Edison was swept away by the floodwaters and found dead the next day, so we're all mourning his loss. Floodwaters from Tiber Creek washed away nearly 25 feet of roadway on Sunday, according to WTOP News. It also swept away dozens of cars and damaged buildings. These stories are so heartbreaking, and we know everyone wants to help out. The best way to get involved is to go to Howard County's website, howardcountymd.gov. There you can find out how to donate or volunteer, or receive news updates, and learn how contractors can get involved. We are all EC strong, Kristin.
Yeah, this really
This
hurts.
One hits you close to home.
Yeah, I love Ellicott City, and I have a lot of friends there and friends that own businesses, and we are EC strong, and they are our neighbors, so we send out our love to you. And while these businesses are trying to get up and back at it again, there are lots of ways to donate. Just be wary of who you're doing it for.
Scams, yeah.
Yeah, because this happened 2 years ago, and there are folks that will say that some money was allocated to places it shouldn't have been. So always check your sources.
That's why we told people go to Howard County Government, because they have vetted
Maryland,
things, and
I
believe they're doing a lot through the Community Foundation, which Anne Arundel County also does the same sort of fundraising through.
They are, and one of the best things you can do right now is food to the food pantry, because a lot of people are displaced.
You got it.
Howard County's food pantry is definitely taking in donations right now. The Red Cross is definitely assisting right now.
Yep.
And as far as the loss of Eddie, which he's a friends of friends, so this was not uncommon for him and his behavior. He did go out on the limb for a cat, but this was a woman who was very distraught about the possibility of losing her cat, and he ran into action head first. And yeah, it was for a cat, but he was also trying to make sure that that woman was safe too. So,
of course.
Yeah, so our hearts go out to his family and to everyone in Ellicott City right now.
Brave guy.
Yeah. Well, when I'm sad about something, like right now, there's only one thing that will make it better.
Candy?
Chocolate? No, puppies.
Puppies.
On Saturday, June 16th, Pistons Paws returns to Animal Control in Millersville. This is an adoption event that features a different kind of hog, as motorcycles will roll in and join classic cars in a feast for the senses. This event runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and kids can touch the cars and motorcycles and also meet all kinds of furry friends. Plus, there's music, food, a silent auction, police cars, fire trucks, and so much more. For more information, check out Anne Arundel County Animal Control on Facebook. Here's your chance, Dave.
Well, I mean, I think this is time to have a puppy update. What's
Puppy
going
update.
on? Where's Kristin's
pup
puppy?
date?
Yeah, pup date.
pup date.
We want to know, where is Kristin's dog?
I know.
Where?
We don't have one yet.
Oh, where?
I know.
Where will my
Haven't found that special adoption yet. So eyes are peeled.
She's looking though. She's
Looking.
Maybe you could trick Will into going to Pistons and Paws.
That sounds really cool. My dad would love that too.
There's cars there, Will. Just cars.
Yeah.
Just check out the cars.
Actually, I'd get him there by telling him there's just dogs. So,
okay.
yeah.
We're all pulling for you.
Thanks.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll talk to Kristin Feldman from the Anne Arundel County Public Library. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, and we'll be right back.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but one of the teachers was Miss Araceli. She gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll sit there with you until you get it. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Well, welcome back. Joining us in the studio this week, one of our favorites, the queen of the library scene, Ms. Kristin Feldman. How you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
You look so summery and awesome.
I'm trying.
You're making it work. So speaking of summertime, of course, we want to know right now, what are the hot books coming out?
Well, summer is always a big time for new releases.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a good beach read that you can pick up at the library. One of the most popular is the new James Patterson book called The President is Missing, with Bill Clinton as his co-writer.
What?
That is going to be huge. It gets released very soon, and the waiting list is already quite extensive, but get your name on the list because we'll get more copies.
I'm guessing they probably said the president is missing a few times when Bill Clinton was president.
No comment on that.
Has Bill Clinton written much?
He's written more biographical stuff, so this is his first foray into fiction.
That's so interesting.
He's really smart, so I'm sure it's really well done. I'm sure he's a good writer.
Have you read it, or are you reading it?
I'm on the list to read it, absolutely. I just finished the James Comey book, so I'm sort of keeping in that genre. Some other books that you probably want to check out include the new Robin Williams biography. It was written obviously by someone else, but it's a really in-depth look at his life. So that should be interesting. And another book by the man who wrote A Man Called Uwe, which is being turned into a movie with Tom Hanks. That's out. So there's tons of new reads that are perfect for the summertime.
I think that's always a good focus for most book clubs right now, is what's being turned into a movie, so we can hurry up and read it before that happens. Talk to us.
And then you can tell us how the movie was
And then you can tell us how the movie is not as good. Yeah, exactly. It never is. Talk to us about Discoveries over at Indianapolis Mall. How's that going?
It's going really well. All kinds of folks are coming in to check out our children's materials, go to programs, check out a laptop, or just to wander in. We're getting a lot of new customers, which is really exciting for us. Folks that maybe haven't been into the library in a while are discovering us at Discoveries.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
I feel like Discoveries is a good opportunity for the gentlemen or other folks who don't want to be stuck in a shopping situation with someone who likes to shop.
Oh yeah, you can get away, you can escape.
They need, go ahead, go shopping. I'll just wander down to the library and
check out a laptop, check your email, or watch sports, or
Is
do
it-
whatever you want.
Is it possible that this may become more of it may stay there longer than we think?
If we're able to prove its worthiness, its success, then we will look for funding for the future for that project.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Well, tell us about the library calendar is always chock full of activities.
Yeah.
Give us a taste of a few things we have going on this summer.
So our summer reading program is always extremely popular. We call it Summer at Your Library, and it's for the entire family. It's not just for kids anymore, like probably we remember as a kid being in the summer reading club. This year, it's different. It's really for all ages, and if you sign up and you read or do some activities, you can win prizes like an iPad, Beats headphones, Bluetooth speakers, all kinds of things.
Wow.
So check it out. So that program is not just about reading a book, but it's about coming to a program at the library to see a magician or live animals, all kinds of things.
That's exciting.
Did the Feldmans play a role in picking the prizes?
No, but my children are going to be extremely happy if they win one of those prizes.
yeah. Those were some good ones.
I'd want to win them.
I was looking at your website and I noticed a feature that's really popular with the Gazette newspaper and like some other publications where it's called Have Library Card Will Travel.
Yeah.
Tell us about this, because that looks like fun.
Yeah, it's a great promotion that we do every summer where we encourage people to show us their library card on vacation or even at home during a staycation. So we'll have people send us photos or post photos on our social media channels from places like Lima, Peru, and Barcelona, and California, and Disney World. Interesting ways that they're bringing their library card with them.
That's fun.
That's really
So
neat.
yeah, so check out our Facebook page and find out more information.
Very cool. And of course, how do we keep on tabs with every exciting thing that's going on this summer?
Well, always our website, aacpl.net, or our Happenings newsletter, which is in every branch.
I love the Happenings newsletter and the magazine.
It's always happening at the
It's always
library.
That's why it's called that.
Library Happenings.
I get
Always
it.
happening.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Christine, for
My
stopping
pleasure.
by. Happy summer to you.
Thank you.
Will you be going any beach for any beach reads this summer?
I will definitely be going to the beach.
Good. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We'll be
That's
right.
all she has to say about
That's
that.
all I have to say about that. We'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, Krista. Take you, Jamie, to be my wife.
When we found out that we were pregnant, we were just elated. We were just sitting there waiting for the pediatrician. She said she won't be taking you in as a client.
We are a lesbian couple, but she's just a baby. She's the one you're denying the service to.
Welcome back. Summer concerts in the park are free and super fun, and Sara Gannon has a rundown on all of them for us. Sarah?
Thanks, guys. Joining me today at Downs Park is Nolly Fisher, Superintendent of Downs Park. Nolly, I know you have, it's that time of year again, but you have the concert series coming up again. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming to Downs Park?
Sure. Well, we kick off our concert series this weekend with Summer Nights. Concerts run on Sundays, June and September. They are 6 to 8 in June and 4:30 to 6:30 in September. So we're kicking them off this weekend and hope to have great weather.
Now, is it free to the public or do you have to pay park admission?
The concert series is free and park admission stops 1 hour prior to the concert. So starting at 5 p.m., we no longer charge admission.
And people can bring picnics or any outside food in also?
Absolutely. Outside food is welcome. We will have some food trucks here to provide food. But yes, we welcome picnicking and so forth. It's a whole great evening for the family.
And I was just going to say, is it a family event or is it, but that's great. There's not a lot to do sometimes around in the summer that's free. Free is good for families, free. Now, you behind us, there's a lot of sponsors. What is their role in this?
Without our sponsors, which you can see behind us, the concert series would not be possible. Their sponsorship provides monetary influence for the concert series. And again, without their monetary contributions, it would not be able to happen.
Very good. Now, how can you find out about the concert series? Is there a website that they can go to or Facebook?
Well, first of all, you could always call the park office. But if the Friends of Downs Park have a web page as well as a Facebook page, so we're hoping you follow both of those. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to call us.
And what's the phone number there?
410-222-6230.
All right, great. Thank you, Nolly, for telling us about this wonderful event. Actually, events that are coming to Downs Park, and not only that, but if you're around town, you stop down at Downs Park. It's a beautiful park. It's good bird watching, just nature. It's just really good nature watching. So thank you again.
If I could just add too, to give Quiet Waters their plug for their concert series.
Absolutely.
Yes, their concert series starts July 14th and runs July and August. Theirs are on Saturdays.
Okay.
Same thing applies. The concerts are free. But I just want to give them a plug. So when we are not providing a concert series, Quiet Waters is. And again, if you need information on their concert series, you could go to their friends' webpage as well. Or call their park office, which is 410-222-6117.
Excellent. Thank you. And back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. And don't forget, August 4th is Clones of Funk at Quiet Waters Park. How's that sound?
Clones of Funk.
They are awesome.
Oh, you know them.
Oh,
of course you know
yeah.
them.
You have got to go see them live. They are great.
I
They
went
are
down the list. Now,
funky.
I just moved, and I live right by Quiet Waters Park, so I'm super
Oh,
excited.
yeah.
I'm going to go to everything. It all wraps up in, I think, what is it, September with the Symphony Orchestra, which I've seen them before, and that's a lot of fun. So I'll have to see Clones of Funk.
Clones
too.
of Funk.
Clones
Yeah,
of
so
Funk, getting
funky. Speaking of you moving, I was noticing around my neighborhood, because it's mostly rentals, that May is a popular time to roll out. That's when a lot of yearly rentals are, that's when the lease is up.
Yeah.
So for you, this is what time moving?
Oh my God, how many times have I moved?
Yeah, maybe 6,
I
7.
don't know, but I'll tell you what, I haven't done it in 10 years, and I'm older now.
Okay.
So
What I was wondering though is, what are some shortcuts you've noticed that you have now taken with moving that maybe we can share with everybody? What are some things,
that is a
services
great,
you hire that,
I have the pro tip to end all pro tips.
Hit it.
Now, I thought I was being clever because when I was finally done packing up my house, the last box that I packed, I wrote, open this box first.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're so tired.
So
by
leaving
that
yourself
point.
breadcrumbs.
Right. But the key is separately box up your work clothes and your toiletries and your cords.
Did
so
something
you can
get ruined?
Find that stuff. No. So the first day in the house, I could not find my shoes.
Oh, no.
I could not find my shoes, and I had to go to work looking like a dum-dum.
Okay.
And then today, I couldn't find my clothes. Can anyone tell? I'm wearing a borrowed jacket. I apologize if I look like Tom Hanks in Big, but I had to borrow this jacket. So I thought I had it. Like, you have these random thoughts. I was like, I bet, just like breadcrumbs, I bet I took all my work clothes to the dry cleaner so it would be done when it was done. So I went to the dry cleaner today. They had nothing. Nothing. So when I get home tonight, I got to go find those yellow laundry bags.
And better labeling.
You gotta label those boxes, people, because so first you're labeling everything, right? And then as you get more and more tired, you start labeling it bedroom, kitchen.
You weren't doing it.
And that just doesn't do
enough.
it because the minute you get in the house, you're like, I'm hungry.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have any forks.
Yeah.
And then you're like, where are the forks? So you got to
Pizza's always good because you don't need silverware.
Of course we went for the pizza.
So, okay, that's another pro tip. Order pizza because you won't need anything else to eat it. You can eat it right out of the box.
Hire movers.
Don't try and do it yourself.
My back is screaming at me right now, and I didn't lift any furniture.
Wow.
So hire movers. It's worth it.
Okay.
What else? I did do this correctly, and this goes along with the breadcrumbs. Pack your bedding in a trash bag and label it very, very authoritatively. So when you get to the house, you can put the stuff on the bed and you have a nice bed
Make
to
sure
sleep
your
in.
bedding's obvious and that is the thing my mom always taught me. When I went off to college, the very first thing she did when we moved me into my dorm room, I thought that was so sweet, was she made up my bed. She's like, no matter how much you get done today, you're gonna want a nice place to put your head tonight.
Oh, Mama Lagana, she's
the
right.
best. So that's a good tip too.
She's right, because I swear it's funny, if you talk to myself or Kat in the last 3 days, we don't speak proper English. You want a word to come out and pizza comes out.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to move the couch, but you say pizza, and they're like, what are you talking about? Why do you need to move the pizza?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's exhausting.
Drink your water,
Kristin.
wear sunscreen, especially right now when the sun's out.
I should stop complaining. There are people suffering way, way, way more than me, so I'm not trying to make a false equivalent there, but man, moving.
Well, those are good pro tips.
Yeah, I hope I have
like
helped to the people, so when they move,
so
they can do it the right way.
Yeah, and real quick before we wrap up,
Yes.
I have to give a shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. We don't know what's going on because at the time of taping, this is still in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals, but hey, Caps.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, look at you. Interested in the Caps now.
I see you.
I don't have any TV, so
yeah.
I tried to hook up the Roku and watch the Caps game. Did you see that opening?
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize.
What did you think? People hated it. I thought it was great.
I was definitely like, this is Vegas, for sure.
Right, it's Vegas, so you have to just say that's Vegas, and they're gonna do something like that. But I thought it was really cool.
I didn't realize Game of Thrones was on ice.
I know, that was kind of, it was a little cheesy, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, but so we still don't know what way it's gonna go right now at the time of taping, but you've got our vote, Caps.
Those Golden Knights are good.
They're really good.
They're good.
But they're playing us, so we're awesome too.
We're a team of destiny.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. Please post on here and tell us if the Caps won. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook or YouTube by simply searching for Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county. We'll see you next time.
Go Caps.
Go Caps. All Caps.
All Caps.
All Caps.